The Boston area might be rich in job opportunities, but many people who want to work need more skills and education. Helping to fill the gap for adult learners in the fields of science and technology is JVS Boston through a program known as Bridges to College. To tell us about the program are the president and CEO of JVS, Jerry Rubin, and one of the students in the program, Vanra Huot. Thank you both very much for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
I want to start with Jerry. You've been on before. You've talked about helping people advance in this city. Why this focus on the STEM field?
Well, we have a lot of people in Boston who have come from all over the world, some born right here in the city, who have tremendous talent. And there's this enormous growth of the technology fields, biotechnology, computers, software, and there's this gap between this talent here and the job opportunities. I think it's fair to say that the STEM field is not the most diverse field, but there's enormous talent, people who want to break in. And Bridges to College was created to make sure that when students with a great deal of talent go to college, they're ready. They're academically prepared. They know how to apply for financial aid. They've got the study skills. And particularly in the STEM fields, this is really critically important. And so we created these opportunities to move into the life sciences, into the computer fields, and be ready and succeed.
Vanra, you were working already before you were in this program. What made you want to work in the STEM field?
I was as a landscaper for 9 years. And, something I might, get changed for new opportunity that I can get, which is biotechnology that I would love because I love a lot of science. So I find out about the JVS, which is the great program that helped me, get to the Quincy College. And they helped me like job readiness. That means like get ready for the job interview.
When you were growing up in Cambodia, did you feel when you were just a kid that you wanted to do things in the STEM field involving math or science?
No, I have never thought about becoming the field like this.
So what made you change your mind about this, you think?
Like I live in Boston area for 13 years, so I can see, like people and the biotech field like enriched in Boston, so I would think like it's the good way to go.
Jerry, what about people's chance of getting into this field? Because some people might say, math and science, that's pretty difficult. How am I going to handle that? I mean, how do you make this work for people?
Yeah, so of course not every student gets to participate in this particular class, and Vanra showed really strong skills. We test our students. We want to make sure that A, this is something they really are passionate about, but also that they can handle the college level work when they get there. So we're definitely checking to make sure that people are the right individuals for this field. And then we pull that out of them. They come with strong math skills, they come with strong science skills. Many of them have actually done that work in their home countries, either as science teachers or they've been in the field, and they just can't break in, so they're doing landscaping or they're driving Uber. And then we work to really support those skills. So we're reteaching science, we're reteaching math. We're doing that also for our non-native English speakers in many cases. And so our teachers are really skilled at teaching technical skills to non-native English speakers, helping them build up their English skills and getting them ready. And then the college, Quincy College in the biotech field, Bunker Hill in the computer science skills areas, they have students also that look like our students, and they're used to teaching these students and bringing out the best in them.
This has been News, and we're talking with Jerry Rubin and Vanra Huot from JVS Boston. Vanra, what about helping with English skills? What was that like for you when you were involved in this program at JVS?
The English, I think like we need a lot of English to get into the program. Like when I just started, so there's a lot of new thing to learn, all the biotech word.
But you had time to practice with people, right?
Yes.
How important is that?
So
I guess you need someone who's going to take the time, and it's only when you're in a program like this that they have the time to sit down with you, right?
Yes.
And Jerry, explain what goes on too, because you get the language help, and what about just even the academic part? I know you're not a substitute for college, but what do you do with academics exactly in this program?
So we are a pre-college program, but we're fully integrated in with our college partners. The curriculum, in fact, we have faculty from Bunker Hill Community College teaching at JVS with our instructors. And the whole point is to get people ready. So when our students finish, the colleges know that they're ready and they move right in. But we're doing academic skills. You know, it obviously depends on what students are studying. But in the biotech field, they are doing the science, they're doing the math that's needed to succeed when they both go to Quincy College, but also when they end up working in the lab. And then we're working with students, we're helping connect students to a chance to practice English with each other, with our instructors, and we're helping students prepare once they are in school to get a job. I mean, one of at the end of the day, this is not about going to college. This is about breaking into a field and getting a good job. We do a huge amount of work with students, preparing them, but also with the companies that they're going to be working on. We now have lots of students already working at these companies, and that helps open up doors as well.
Vanra, what is it like for you now at Quincy College?
I feel like, you know, more confident after I get to the JVS program. So I feel like my instructor, Leslie, she helped me, you know, like to get ready, you know, to get in to the Quincy College. Because if we not get ready, we might, you know, break up at the Quincy College in somehow.
Now, what if you're in a class, you have an instructor who's speaking English, and you know, sometimes they're going fast. Do you know what to do? Can you stop them, ask them to repeat something or explain something later?
Yes, it is.
And what about what you learned from JVS? How did the people at JVS really help you get prepared for the college?
Yeah, like the program, like we're gonna work in the field in the lab. So the idea is she gave us like a knowledge to get ready to familiar working in the lab. So we have to work hard both English and
with your native language occasionally. Jerry, what about the other things going on in this program? Because you occasionally have speakers coming in and let people either know about some of the college opportunities or the fields themselves.
Right. So we've got individuals from companies, from biotech companies, from other technology companies that are coming in and talking to our students, doing mock interviews with students. We've got people that are coming in who already have been through the program, who are alums, you know, who have been down the path, who now have great jobs in the life sciences companies. And you know, the whole idea is to try and make it more imaginable. You know, like, I'm here, I want to be here, how is that possible? So we do a lot of that. You know, Van was talking about learning how to operate in a lab. We do simulations. We have simulation software. We don't have the lab equipment that they have at Quincy College, but we're getting our students ready to do that. They're learning the basic science, and they're learning what does it mean to operate in a lab. So all of that is provided.
And Vanra, how do you feel now about, you know, your future in Boston and just, you know, sense of, you know, this is your home?
I'm so excited about, you know, that opportunity to get into this field.
And finally, Jerry, this is a free program for students in it, and thanks to, you know, state support and other supporters. So if people want more information, what's the best way for them to check that out?
If they go to our website at jvsboston.org, they can learn all about this and all about the other work that we're doing. You know, we're all about getting people further along in their quest for their careers and their economic success, so people can reach out to us. And you know, the Commonwealth has supported this program in the budget, which we're really appreciative of. It's allowed us to expand, as well as private philanthropy, and we look to meet this need and continue doing it on into the future.
Right, thank you both very much, Jerry Rubin and Vanra Huot.
Thank you.